Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, introducing you to my Forest Covenant session PvPs for Dark Souls. We're back in the Pearly Grip, and I say pearly when I really mean, you know, rat-infested, bulbous sores, lecherous pus, just completely, you know, defecated, decayed, pestilent, just nastiness, just absolute nastiness. That is the forest. This looks like a fair fight in the forest, though, which is interesting. This guy is wearing Silver Knight armor. He's just buffed what I believe is a Silver Knight sword. So this could be quite fun. I get the first clip there with 216 damage, I believe it said. That invader's name popped up and it completely broke my train of thought, so my brain just kind of farted on those numbers. The Phantom goes for the other invader, because these guys are looking to host, but they're not looking to get ganked, so that's why they're doing this setup, which is, it's really admirable, and it is fun. I am tempted to do a series similar to this, just to get some, you know, interactivity with my subscribers, but that could be left for when I start streaming. My partnership is taking forever, guys. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I'm in the last stage of it being fully accepted and going through, and I have to wait for somebody to get in contact with me from a company called Broadbent TV, and it says it could, you know, it can take up to 1 to 10 days, and it's been like 20 fucking days, and I've sent emails, and because it's a big network, nobody responds. It's so frustrating. But this guy starts to range me as soon as I put on my scythe, so I'm not too sure what prompted that, aside from the fact I had an intimidating weapon with better range than his sword. Maybe he's just, you know, he's matching me style for style. I hit him during the grass, which is annoying. Didn't mean to do it, but it's, you know, dude, if you're going to grass that close, you're going to get clipped. It's how it works. We come back together, he's back with the spear, I wing a parry, I get clipped for my trouble. Another guy invades. It's interesting to see this sword choice, but I go into Red Tearstone from a clip, I destroy the host, and then the Phantom looked a little eager then. Couple of seconds I might have eaten a running attack, or he might have been parried, because I knew what he was going to do. But back into the fray, which is a line I say a lot on these forest videos, and the last place I saw that line was The Grey with Liam Neeson. It was part of the poem that his father wrote, and that poem was fucking awesome, and they used it really well in that film. And if you've not seen The Grey, don't walk into that film expecting an action movie, expect a drama, because that's exactly what it is, and I think you'll enjoy it if you do. I really like that film. But this is a guy, he's got Giant's uppers, Havel's leggings, Ornstein's head, and I think Havel's greaves. That looks like an extremely large sword. I'm thinking Great Sword of Artorias. He's winging a lot of parries. This guy's going to get backstabbed if he keeps this up. Like, why would you wing the parry there? I'm a mile away. Well, I know the answer to that is because he's a fucking idiot, but still, very strange. He uses the iframes to not take any of the fire damage, which is a shame, but now he's going to get mash happy with his two-hander, because that's what these kind of players do. I'm just going to keep trading, getting out of there, clipping him for damage, hoping he doesn't catch me, because if he does, I don't have faith that this version of myself can get away from it. You see, now he's probably going to get a little bit desperate now, a little bit frustrated. Oh, heavy attack with the scythe, just misses. Oh, clip him there, perfectly timed. Interesting fight with, I have to assume, a new player, or just, you know, somebody who's not that gifted at the game just yet. But this is interesting. On a duel in the forest, always fun to see. This person is using what looks like a zero poise build, because that armor doesn't give you any. They do have a wolf ring on, so it is not a zero poise build, my mistake. But with the looks of it, 40 poise, fast roll before the patch, poison resin on the, is it a katana? It looks like a katana. So they're trying something new, and even though they're using a katana, which is one of the most, you know, overused weapons in the game, and a weapon that gets a lot of hate because it's ease of use, and I don't really understand it, because every weapon can be easy to use if you use it enough. It's an Iato that person's using. The R2 tells us that much. Right there. Unfortunately for this person, I think it's like 54 or 53, the poise break point for a katana, so she can't quite take a hit clean. especially if it's two-handed. Two-handed will just wreck a world. Someone's invaded. Oh wow! I look around for the invader. I nearly get caught with the combustion. Thanks to the lag, it didn't hit me. But it just goes to show people, not everybody in the forest is, you know, as quick to halt a duel as other people will be, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's so much bullshit in this place that never expect anybody to do anything for you. This invader looks like he's going to watch, which is nice to see. This person looks like they're offhanding something interesting. It looked like a Priscilla Dac. What a dick! What a fucking dick! Oh, I hate these people. I hate these people. I really do. It just frustrates the shit off of me. Who plays like this guy? What a dick. I just hate them people. Hate everything that this guy represents. Why am I not putting combustion on? What am I doing? God, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm about to die as well. But he died, so I don't care. Fuck that guy. I get the bow. That dude over there is just a cunt, and yeah, if you invade and start firing arrows at people that are fighting fairly, you're a douche. You're everything that's wrong with this game. Go play Call of Duty, go play something else, because you're just not wanted. But back into the forest. The host is just there. Can't quite see his build. It's a dark moonblade, so fingers crossed this is me with an understanding of how to space a buff, to zone him out. He's wearing a very similar setup to Barneasy, but it looks like he's got like the Boulder's leggings on. This is the Undead Hollow torso, I think the Undead waistcoat with the helmet. That looks like a Silver Knight shield though. That's something that I don't think I've ever seen Barneasy use, so that's where we draw the line there. Goodness me, that's me. Why did I wing that attack into a rapier? It's just not clever. Try and get the dead angle on him, and he just pokes me. Yeah. That's inexperience there, guys. That is just blatant inexperience, and unfortunately, it's going to happen to you when you don't realise how dangerous those buffs are. But it looks like he's got another decent fighter, another Chaos Blade user. Chaos Blade, Heater Shield, Wanderer Gear, Havel's Leggings, so he should be in for a decent fight. Especially now he can't buff unless he's spell swapping. But that was interesting. Did you see what just happened there? The NPC cast heal. Which is funny because that spell heals people around it, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a special spell like Great Heal or something, because it's been so long since I've used those miracles. Excuse me, fuck. If only I had a mute button for when I coughed. Here we go. Stun locking the NPC, so we know what this guy's gonna do. I just hope to God I've got my setup parries timings down. We'll soon find out. Oh, Lethal Butters has invaded, and I don't... What is this guy doing? Oh wow, he's gone for the other invader, that's interesting. No, he's not. I don't know what he's doing. He's got himself into a bad situation here, because he's got arguably the most lethal NPC in the forest. Aside from maybe the Claymore guy, because the Claymore guy is dangerous, but he doesn't respawn. And he's also got a would-be stun-locking Moonlight Greatsword guy attacking him. Wow. Just wow. And then he chain stabs him. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. I think this is the same guy. Yeah, it is. This is really funny, this. I chased this guy for ages looking for a fair fight, and it took this blue like 20 minutes to fight this guy. And then when I started fighting him, he was healing all the time. And it took forever to kill him. And I sent him a message like, come on dude, if you're gonna be human in the forest and you're looking to fight, don't heal. Like look, he's even fucking bowing now. I just don't understand these people. Who bows and heals? Oh, I ran into somebody on the DLC yesterday, and I sent him a message basically saying, if you're gonna bow, dude, at the start of a fight, please don't heal. It ruins the fight. And he sent me a message back saying like, laugh out loud, people and their ethics. So I sent him one back, like, yeah, it is pretty funny, but I just want a fair fight. I don't come on here, you know, to put up with bullshit, basically. So he sent me one back, I don't like dying. And that's perfectly understandable, dude, but don't be in fucking human form when you clearly are not a PvPer and you're not doing co-op. So, you know, don't get it. And this Forest guy, look at this bitch. As soon as he starts losing, he runs away. And what happens is, it puts me in a situation where as soon as I start fighting this guy, that dude comes back because he thinks he can 2v1 him. And it's just this awful situation that I probably wouldn't show nowadays, but I thought this was a pretty important moment for the Forest Covenant. So we exchange bows. He two hands... Oh no, he doesn't. He goes back to one-handing. I pop a Blossom. I know I have an advantage of experience over this guy, but this guy has a weapon that does significantly more damage than mine. Luckily enough, I hit him with a Pyromancy, and I believe it nearly took half his life, so very close at this point. He's losing life. I'm getting a lot of clip damage. I hit him again with a Pyromancy. It goes through the shield, and right now this looks like any old fight. This looks like, you know, a heavy build versus a dex build, and there, he heals. Heals, so I start spamming R1, and then this guy turns up, and because I don't want to gank, I stop attacking. Oh no, I don't. I throw some more Pyromancies. It's just a pain, because it's a waste of time, and that's the one thing I hate about the arena. The amount of people that are willing to waste your time is unbelievable. Like, the amount of people that are there to do nothing but win is it just seems crazy to me. Because, don't get me wrong, I like winning, guys, but I'm not going to do everything I can in my fucking power to win, because I just don't see the point. Like, if you have a faith build and you use heal, that's fine. But if you have some other build and you've intentionally put points into it so that you can heal in the arena, that is just bullshit. So much bullshit. And I just don't want any part of it, I really don't. Not as much bullshit as what's happening here, though. Because we've got Mr. fucking flippy Forest Covenant guy that can't fight for shit, and then we've got Mr. Havel, who unfortunately can't fight for shit either. So, this is like watching two children draw. There's never going to be a good result, and at the end you're going to have to say it's good because you're the parents. Oh, motorbike. Randomly, because that makes you cool. I am going to get on today, try some more arena, try some more invasions. I've actually been having more fun with the invasions than the arena, because the people that I'm invading are people just, you know, looking to have a good time, looking to play the game and stuff, so they've not all got the super try-hard builds on. Don't confuse this with me not wanting a challenge. I want to fight the best players, but I don't want to fight average players with the best setups. That's literally what it is. Because a lot of these people, like, stacking buffs, stacking heal, you know, doing pretty much everything you can. Like, Tranquil Walk and then Dark Magics. It's like, really? You have to do that much to hit me with your Dark Magic just because I rolled a couple times and you couldn't get them? It just baffles me. Oh wow, the guy's changed armour. It's changed to something lighter. Did that forest guy just fall off? I think he did. All of that, and he falls off. Wow. That just happened, folks. That just happened. Anybody who's new and who's intimidated about getting into Dark Souls PvP, this video should tell you that not everybody in the game is going to be as experienced as some of the people you can watch on YouTube or Twitch. Like, this guy bows. I'm sick of bowing, dude. I want to fight. And you're a healer, so I'm not going to give you any respect. So, he's back with full armor, because apparently he believes he needs it for me. I get a quick thrust attack in there for 313 damage. Get another one there, because this guy keeps opening himself up when he attacks, and he's being a little bit obvious with his attacks. The slow roll's not going to save him from a lot of things. He pulls out a Pyromancy, but he does not know how to freehand it. Should have roll backstabbed him, but instead I just use a couple scythe hits. I get him very close to death, and he heals. Spam a bit more of the scythe. Heals again. And this is not a problem, guys, because this is not an opponent that I could ever see myself losing to. But at the same time, it just makes it a little bit more tedious than it needs to be. And he's using spells that have got a massive wind-up, and for what they do, it's just not worth it. unless you're trolling or unless you're trying to, you know, break people's armor. But that is the end of the video, guys. I do apologise that was like pulling teeth, but I kept it in because, you know, it had to be seen. It was that bad. But thanks for watching, and you take care now.